France registered points in Hong Kong and in Scotland last year, but once again Thierry Janachek has had to trawl the clubs for players to represent France at the short court. He's come up with 7 new caps, and as ever, it's a tough time for Thierry Janachek at the beginning of a new season to forge a competent sevens unit and a competitive unit as well. Away goes Wensley Mbanje, offloads to Tengai Nemadire. Tengai Chubad Nemadire, as he is known. Men out wide here for Zimbabwe. They should have the early score. Gardner Nachironga. Well, here 2 men on the wide outside. Zimbabwe still have possession though. The ball bouncing kindly for Daniel Hondo. That's Alex Ndangana wearing 1 with the headgear. In the background you can probably hear the band playing up in support of France. France on the back foot here, as Zimbabwe still in the hunt for that first score.
Frantic start to this gold semi-final.
Frantic and frenetic. It's the opening minute or so of this bowl semi-final. France lost to Samoa, Argentina on the first day. They defeated Georgia, they defeated the USA this morning in the bowl quarter-final, and away come France then through Thomas Kombezu. Doesn't back himself for pace though, waits until the cavalry arrives in the form of Paul Albaladejo. Can he get to the try line? Kombezu, that is. Yes, he can. And after all that effort from Zimbabwe in the opening minute and a half or so, it certainly sapped their energy levels, and Thomas Kombezu is in at the post for his 9th try. And this is how it came about, a determined run from Thomas Kombezu, the man from Montferrand. Centre in 15s, finds himself at hooker in the short court. Conversion is good, and France lead Zimbabwe by 7 points to 0. Eddie Labata takes the tap penalty, brings in Florent Guibouin. Julien Paté, the captain, couldn't take it though, and Zimbabwe on the attack once again. Little step from Wesley Mbanje. But again, crowded out by the French. Chances here, if they can get the ball wide now, then Klepas Makatose, he's got Ndangana on the wide outside. Tremendous work here from Makatose. Oh, what a try that was. I thought he'd blown it. With 3 men outside, screaming for the ball, but Klepas Makatose backed himself for pace. And Zimbabwe are back in the hunt. With a conversion to come. Yeah, there he goes, Klepas Makatose. Looking for support. There was plenty in the wide outside, but cut back inside Emile Caillot and pinned back his ears. Good try. Conversion is good. 7 points all. Just over a minute remaining of the first half.
So 7 points apiece. Zimbabwe's skills under pressure outstanding. Just coming into the final in this first half.
Zimbabwe, the 16th and final team to be invited to Dubai this year to Zimbabwe. Plenty of time to add another score before Neil Patterson calls a halt to the first half proceedings. So Zimbabwe look to retain possession from the scrum. Hondo. Chances once again for Tengai Nemadire, the try scorer. Makatose out to Wensley Mbanje. Zimbabwe once again have retained possession. It's a breakaway by the French. An interception from Thomas Kombezu, and he's away for what should be a second try. And a telling blow then to the hopes of Zimbabwe there, right at the death of the first half. They look around the field, and the Zimbabweans just looking at one another and probably wondering, well, how the heck did that get away? Well, this is exactly how it came about. Tengai Nemadire throwing that pass out wide, not looking really where he was passing, but it was well read by Thomas Kombezu, and he's over for his second try in this match against the African nation. A difficult kick from the far side of the field, but it could make all the difference. It's a very good attempt, and it has to be said that the kicking has improved in recent seasons. At one time, well, it used to be an embarrassing aspect of the Sevens game, but people have been concentrating on the conversions, the restarts. It's all important, of course, to get those points here for the Zimbabwe Sevens squad when they beat Kenya and Tunisia. Here at Dubai, they also defeated France, which certainly was a scalp for them. Here they are once again up against the French. Backs against the wall, Klepas Makatose. France contesting the breakdown. And then Chironga out to Wesley Mbanje. He's away. He's got support from Alexander Ngana. Wonderful try once again from Zimbabwe, putting the passes together, and they're back on level terms at 12 points all, but they could take the lead here with a conversion. Well, now then, let's see. Oh, they've been called back. They've been called back. The touch judge on the far side of the field spotted a foot in touch. Oh, cruel luck for Zimbabwe. Now then, they have to keep their heads here and put that disappointment behind them. Try and claim this line out. Won by Julien Paté, the French captain. So that's a let-off for Le Bleu. And they could add to the scoreline here. Oh, Labat did well to stay on his feet. But Zimbabwe have it now then. There should be some gaps somewhere in the French defence. So away comes Gerald Sibanda. Now then, can he get a try? Can he get that second try for Zimbabwe? Listen to the crowd roar. Yes, the underdogs are always favourites in Dubai. A chance gone begging possibly as Julien Paté strikes up downfield. Advantage Zimbabwe. Mbanje looking to get away once again, cutting back inside, using his strength. And Dangane, he was denied a score a minute ago. He won't be denied this time. Tremendous effort from Zimbabwe, and that man Alexander Ngana. 12 points all, and this time the conversion could well be crucial. Midway through the second half of the bowl semi-final. The winning final will certainly be a step up for them from last year. They contested the bowl final in Hong Kong, where they were defeated by Russia back in March of this year, 19 points to 14. France on the attack once again. In goes Alba Ladejo. Out to Paté. The men over here, the kick, the chase. It's Eddie Labart giving chase, and this could be the clincher. Oh, an unkind bounce, but it fell for Mathieu Acebes. The touch judge in goal is quite happy that the ball was grounded legally. So France back in the lead. Eddie Labart gave chase. No, the ball didn't go forward. Acebes on the spot, no problem with the grounding. If there was any doubt, that is what Noel Patterson would have asked his touch judge. So, important conversion attempt. It's a lazy one, but struck the crossbar. So, with half a minute remaining, Zimbabwe need the ball in there. They have the chance of a draw, which would take the match into extra time here to Dubai, of doing better. Well, they have done better than they did last year, but they will be returning home without any silverware as France progress on the back of a victory of 17 points to 12.